All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to get into today is, are your workouts getting too long, or are they just too long in general? And, I fall into a trap of adding more and more things to my workout, especially if I have the time. And I just went through this again. I caught myself kind of week after week getting a little fatigued, being exhausted, not understanding why. And then I kind of had to put two and two together and said, of course, your workouts are getting too long. And believe me, I love working out probably 4 to 5 times a week. And, a lot of workouts, in my opinion, should be around an hour and a half to a certain degree. It could be less, it could be an hour. You could fit whatever you want in. But mine start to go into the 2-hour range, maybe even a little more at times. And if you watch any of my videos or watch any of my workout routines, when I get to a gym, I like to kind of coast into it a little bit. I like to ride the bike for 10 minutes, 5 or 10. I do a lot of stretching, especially with my legs. I also like to warm up every single body part. So doing upper body, say for instance, I'll do one tri, chest, back, and I do a whole shoulder workout kind of thing where I stretch it out with 5 different movements. Then I jump into abs because as I'm older, in my 50s now, I want to make sure I have enough energy I want to have energy when doing abs more than at the end of my workout. So I'll do 6 to 8 different types of I guess you could say movements, and it varies all the time. Then I start my workout. Now, if I'm doing upper body, I usually hit 2 body parts. If I'm doing legs, I'll do the same thing, kind of warming up and then go into legs. But what I also start doing is throwing, say, swimming in there, because I like to swim, so I'll go do 40 laps. And now the sauna, I'll throw that in for 15 minutes. Before you know it, I'm here 2.5 hours. I'm not exaggerating. And as much as I feel good at times, especially when doing the workout, and I like the way I look, right? I realized, again, week after week, sometimes even after months, I am fried. I am burnt out sometimes. And we got to take an honest approach sometimes. Are we getting the most out of each and every workout? Sometimes maybe they're too short. Other times they may be perfect. It might be that sweet spot, and then others may just go too long. And also, I'm all about experimenting. So I do try different things. Sometimes I will say do abs at the end instead of the beginning. Or say I will do all different types of movements. I may not swim. Some days I may come in and just do all cardio. Other days I may just come in and hit a full body, right? Something like that. Again, make sure when you're doing these workouts, for one, they're not going too long. And I think what happens with a lot of guys as they're getting older, and women I think too, they start doing a lot more cardio because your workouts may be getting longer, or they just may become a little more complicated, and you think you're kind of getting out of shape. When the reality is you're in pretty good shape, but you start doing more and more cardio, and what I realized the more and more cardio I started to do, the more spent I was. It fatigued me. Now, everybody could do whatever they want to do. So what I started to do too with a lot of my workouts is do a lot of weights some days, and then alternate days, I will do my swimming and sauna and even cycling and some of my cardio. Because what I was doing as well is trying to kind of incorporate too much again into one workout. And I sometimes do think people, I call them crammers, they either try to do too much in a short amount of time or just too much in general, and I'm one of these people. I found that I am cramming a lot of times too much into certain workouts that instead of benefiting me again, it may benefit me, but it also made me very tired as well, especially when I get home and at night, I'm like, I was fried every night. So I just want to do a video on this. Just make sure the time, the length, I should say, of your workouts work out for you. Now, I'm mainly talking about a gym style workout. If you do anything outside the gym, do whatever the hell you want to do, But I was just kind of being specific to that, and I'm all, again, about experimenting if you watch any of my videos. And so for me, I'm just going to wrap it up with this. I kind of went old school. I kind of went back to my workouts that I used to do as a teenager right now, shortening them. I'm also kind of not getting caught up doing a lot of other things before the workout, except stretching and obviously I have to warm up my upper body at my age, but just getting right into it. I'm not doing abs. I'm not doing cardio. I'm doing nothing, just hitting the gym, hitting the weights, and then I'm going to hit the sauna, call it a day. But today, for instance, that's what I did yesterday, I should say. Today, I'm just going to go in, I'm going to do some cardio, I'm going to do some swimming, and I'm going to hit the sauna. And it's Thanksgiving, so I have to be out of here in like less than 2 hours. So I just wanted to mention that as well, but please pay attention to your workout, the lengths. They may be too short, you may be not getting enough, and then on the other end, they may be too long, and you're trying to fit in maybe a lot of things that are great, But maybe in the long run, it could be affecting your workouts in the future, because a lot of times we do get fatigue. We love killing it for a certain amount of time, but then the next day you go to work out and you're fried. So now you're kind of half-assing it there, and then the next day you may be off, or you may be working out again, doing something, you're fatigued. And not only does it affect your workouts, like I realized, it's affecting every aspect of my life. I'm dragging ass throughout the day because, again, I think my workouts were just too long and they were draining me, all right, instead of kind of inspiring me and making me feel better. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there. You get a chance, check out my podcast, The Rich Celenza Show. I'm also on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can find out all the information about me on richcelenza.com. And if you get a chance, subscribe, all right? I wish you nothing but the best. And please, if you have any questions or comments, I'm all ears. I love learning from other people, seeing what they're going through, and maybe I can help you as well. All right, take care.